petition. Now, you know how I feel about it.
I thought I did. I mean, but what's bringing on this sudden understanding about Todd?
Politics. Look, this is an election year. Why do you think Judge Hawthorne laid down that death sentence on Dorian Lord?
To lock up the law and order vote.
Right. Look, baby, we haven't had an execution in Pennsylvania for 32 years. And frankly, personally, I'd be just as happy if we go another 32. So the last thing I want to do is look at that pompous smile sitting in the governor's mansion next January. Have you seen the polls?
Sure. Law and order is #1.
And Kate Noonan thinks that could be a double-edged sword.
What do you mean?
Well, she thinks that the vote this year could swing on who's reasonable about law and order. And Hawthorne is going to go spouting off about locking them up and throwing away the key. And the more encouragement he gets, the harsher he's going to sound. Now, deep down, people know that really doesn't work.
Okay, I can buy that.
So, her plan is to let him sound off for a few weeks, you know, just until he paints himself into a right-wing corner. Mm-hmm. Then we can launch a move to show that we're tough on crime, too. And that we can also show compassion.
For a rapist? Like Todd Manning?
Well, come on, baby. I didn't say I liked it. I just said that that's the plan.
It sounded fine until I figured out who was going to get the compassion. I mean, where's this woman's brain? Come on, Hank. You don't agree with her, do you?
You want the God's honest truth?
I'd love it.
This whole business is making me sick to my stomach. I mean, if I do a good job, and I do, why do I have to sell myself like a bar of soap to keep this job, huh? I mean, what kind of a job is it anyway? Hell, baby, I hardly ever see you. All I ever do is work. Come on, there's got to be something more to life than crime and punishment. Crime and punishment. Crime and punishment.
I got nowhere left to go. My best friend turned my wife and son against me.
A few words aren't going to change that. Little Al loves his daddy. Whatever Cord says isn't going to change that.
I'm sure you're right. The way Luna's feeling after finding us, there's no way I can drop by the house.
So call Max. Unlimited phone privileges at this hotel. We're ever staying here temporarily. You're not going to sleep on the street. I won't let you, Max.
One thing for sure, it's not for me.
Well, it's not for me either. Carlotta's my vacation. Hello?
Welcome home, baby. Let's see how long it takes.
Jimmy.
All right. She can name that tune. One note, Lady Like Soul. Now tell me, is it always this chilly all summer long here in the town with 2 L's?
You're in Landview?
You tell him to back off. We still got time.
You're going to get your money, Jimmy. We're not trying to run away here.
From me? Never crossed my mind.
You're going to get your money, so don't threaten.
I'm not threatening, baby. I'm stroking. Whispering sweet nothings and dreaming of when I see you. You and that pretty face, man. Now, I know you just walked in the house, so I'll give you a call back. It won't be long, so you just settle in. I just wanted to make sure you knew that you were on my mind, beautiful.
Jimmy. Oh.
Don't let him rattle you, Blair. Just haircut. He's not that bad.
Max, I told you the story about him. He's dangerous, all right?
Oh, come on. Blair, he's a loan shark. His business is based on you staying scared.
Well, he's real good at what he's supposed to be good at because I'm scared enough for the both of us. Max, we've got to pay him back the cash. We've got to get him the cash, all right?
Hey, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying no to now. I mean, when you threw the facts on the table, we got no money. I mean, does Dorian have enough petty cash laying around still to cover us? I doubt it.
Still might have enough.
Excuse me? Enough to pay Jimmy off? You got $5,000 laying around that I don't know about?
It's my last resort, Max. I promised myself that I would never touch that money, but I mean, Jimmy's in town, he's in Landview, he's breathing down our necks. I don't have a choice here, so it's last resort time. Okay, Jason, do you need help?
No, we got it.
Beth, everything's gonna be fine. Hang on, okay?
I got you, okay?
Hands up, Jason.
Hey, we need somebody. Hey, you, please. We need a doctor here.
It's an
She needs
emergency,
anybody.
please. Ben, would you help, please?
Rachel, what's
Hey,
going
it's
on?
Beth. She needs some help.
All right, let's take her in here. Sit her up on the table. All right, loose your top button. Can
It's
you
a
do
little
that?
cold.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know my hands feel cold to you, but you definitely don't feel cold to me. Okay, let's open up, say, huh? I know. Okay.
What does that mean? Ooh, what's the problem?
Red is not her best color. Your headache, too?
Yeah, in her back. I mean, that's what she said. She's had like 103 temperatures this afternoon. We didn't know how to get it down.
Yeah, it's, looks like it's the flu. But, guess you didn't need a neurosurgeon to tell you that,
I
huh?
mean, she started shaking, man. I just got really scared.
Yeah, it can make you feel pretty helpless, but try not to worry about it. Flu is just a virus. What we do is we treat the symptoms, try to keep it from turning into something worse, and just wait for your body to fight it off. 1 minute. Nurse Ramos? Yes. I'm going to need a workup in here stat.
Yes, Dr. Price.
All right, thank you. Oh, it's been a while since I've worked ER.
Now, where are all the doctors that are normally on call?
Well, they're here. We got twice as many nurses, but just no matter how many more staff we add, the patients keep coming.
Hey, I put the blanket on her.
Okay, great. Looks like Nurse Ramos is going to be a while, so let's you and me see where we stand. Okay, Beth?
Hey, look, man, what's happening here? I mean, 'cause she really feels awful.
Yeah, I know. We're doing everything we can, but don't underestimate this. Could be serious. Very serious.
Well, where did that little outburst come from?
Look, I'm sorry.
I thought you loved your job.
I do love my job. Look, I always thought that this is what I was born to do.
Then how come a little discussion about how the campaign might go on Law and Order turned you into a big old grizzly bear?
I don't know. I don't know.
You sure?
Listen, baby, I think I better tell you this. They're tossing around the word pardon.
Pardon.
Yeah. And more than once. I got a call from the Capitol in Harrisburg, straight from the Attorney General's office. They asked my opinion.
And what did you tell him?
Well, all shades of gray now. I mean, nobody ever asked if Todd wanted to change, or can he? It's all a political game now. And it's gonna go on being a game, whether I play it or not. The question is, do I play?
No, Hank, no. The question is, do you believe in your heart that there's a chance for Todd? I mean, can someone like that be rehabbed, redeemed? I mean, if you think Todd can't be turned around, then tell them, Hank. I mean, say so and move on. Be true to yourself. I mean, take a stand. And stop holding back.
Holding back? Come on, what are you talking about?
No, look, you tell me. All I know is there is something wound up in you so tight that you're driving yourself crazy. Should Todd be given a chance? I mean, why the question so hard for you to face? You tell me.
I got news for you, Blair. We passed last resort $10,000 ago, so if you got some secret savings account.
It's for Addie.
Your mother? Why?
I've been putting away money for Mother for a while. Just not a lot, but a few dollars. And, well, just in case the doctors ever said that she was well enough to be out on her own, Max.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I should have told you
No.
a long time ago.
No. Look, I agree with you. No, I'm not going to touch the money, and neither are you, because, hey, not for this. It belongs to Addie, and hopefully one day she'll need it.
She'd want us to have the money, Max. If she understood everything that we were, or she always loved you, Max. And but she would want us to have the money. Anyway, we're just borrowing it. We'll pay her back if we're just for a little while.
You sure?
I'm sure about you, Max. That Holden luck. I've seen how it runs.
When it's running.
And it will again, Max. I believe in it, and I believe in you.
One good day. I could pay everything back. I mean, plus extra with interest. I mean, just one good streak.
So, great. It's all settled then. I will go down to the bank tomorrow, and I'll make the withdrawal, and then we will be free and clear from Jimmy Glover.
Sounds good to me.
And I know what else will sound good to you, Max. You look really, really exhausted. So, what you need is a good night's sleep, some rest.
Don't mind if I do.
Great. Oh, wait, no, not there, Max. Come on.
No.
Come on, you want a good night's sleep.
No,
Come
hey,
with me. Be
no,
comfortable.
really, I don't think it's a good idea. See, I'm going to be real restless, and, I'd keep you up all night.
I wouldn't mind.
You look like you need your rest.
Thanks a lot, Max.
You know what I mean.
And you know what I mean. Rest well, Max.
In the morning. Al.
Do I think they should pardon Todd? Not in this life. And I don't have a conflict about that.
Okay. What if they want to try rehab? Should Todd be given a second chance?
Look, I understand there's some kind of a new alternative program. Now, sex offenders get moved out of prison into a hospital ward. Now, Kate said you would know something about that, do you?
Oh, sure. The ward is secured. Offenders are put through a very intensive routine, 7 days a week, counseling, therapy, and then after a while, the idea is to try them out on some kind of work release outside.
Could you live with that? Could Marty?
Could you, Hank? Could you?
Look, I'm not comfortable with the idea of Todd being outside of maximum lockup. Now, what he did was heroic, but it doesn't change what went down before. And whatever regret he might be feeling now could just be an act.
Maybe. Maybe not. Look, why don't you talk to his counselor up at Statesville, Ray Martino? He might be able to give you something more solid to base your decision on. I mean, at least that way you might find some peace in whatever you finally do decide.
Peace? Oh, boy, I doubt that. I mean, after all of these years, I still haven't...
This isn't about Todd, is it?
What?
All this talk about politics and rehab, what's bothering you isn't Todd.
Come on, Sheila.
No, this is about RJ. That's the truth, Hank. Can't you reform someone if they don't want to be? Should you put somebody like that back out on the street again? That's RJ, Hank, and you know it. What we're talking about is your brother.
When you went to Atlantic City, you found him where? In the casino?
What kind of question is that?
In his room?
Hold on just a minute. Who told you he had a room?
Lorna, Atlantic City's a few hours away. Max has to sleep. I figured he'd be staying at the casino hotel.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you.
No, honey, what do you say we just drop this whole thing? You don't want to talk yet, and I pushed it. It's my fault.
No, it's
Listen,
not.
you're not ready yet. I know. And anyway, that's not what is important, Lorna. What happens next is, what are you planning to do?
There's nothing else I can do. I mean, as hard as it may seem, I've got to turn my back on Max, and you know, I can't help him unless he realizes that there's a problem that needs to be fixed, and so meanwhile, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about him anymore right now. Okay?
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. I understand. Look, tea. You were gonna make a pot of chamomile tea when I came in, weren't you?
Yeah.
Would you like some?
I would love some, thank you.
You relax. I can find everything. It'll only take me a minute. Okay, relax. Be right back.
Thanks.
Hello, Holden residence.
Al?
Daddy, it's you.
It sure is, pal.
When are you coming home?
Soon, Tiger, real soon.
How soon?
Well, it's real hard to say right now.
Why? Why can't you say for sure?
Luna?
Daddy?
Luna, is that you, Luna? Well, hang on now. Luna, look, I hear you. I know you're there, Luna. Luna. Luna, answer me.
Daddy?
Please, Al, just 1 second, Luna. Luna, please. Luna?
Daddy, you still there? Dad?
Yeah, son, here, I'm here. Still here.
You're almost out of the chamomile tea, Luna. Did I hear the phone ring? Oh, wrong number, that's all. Wrong number.
How come you're so quiet?
Ready for you to talk, Tiger. Hey, I got a present for you.
When will I see it?
Soon.
How soon? Today? Are you coming home today?
Look, promise, I'll get this present to you as soon as I can.
When?
Wow, look at that time. I mean, shouldn't you be asleep? I gotta...
No, Daddy, don't hang up. Not yet.
I love you. Remember that, Al. Remember that.
All right. Told you could drink all that.
Yeah. My throat hurt so much I didn't want to swallow, you know.
Yeah, that's because of the enlarged lymph nodes I was telling you about. Force yourself to drink if you have to. It's essential that your body get enough fluid. Understood?
Right. Man, I can't tell you how much better I feel already.
Yeah, well, once the fever breaks, your body recovers pretty quickly. Now, Rachel is going to keep sponging you off until we get your temperature down to normal.
Okay.
And you don't have to worry about being in contact with other people. Once your symptoms present themselves, you're not contagious anymore. All right?
Good to know.
Hey, Ben, what is the matter?
It's probably nothing, but, Beth, you said you got a flu shot a little over 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, remember, Jason, it was like on a Monday?
Yeah.
2.5 weeks.
Yeah, so what's the problem? I got it too late. That's what you said, right?
Oh, I didn't know the exact date then, but actually, this shouldn't happen.
Wait, Ben, you said this might just be a different flu bug, didn't you? So the flu shot couldn't prevent it?
Technically.
What's up here?
Hey, what's up? I'm a neurosurgeon. What do I know? I came in to see if Dr. Roman wanted to play some golf this Saturday. Next thing I know, I'm treating patients.
Well, you sure knew how to make my fever go away.
Just keep up the teamwork. I'll check back in a few minutes.
Okay.
Then we'll see about getting you home.
Thanks.
Sure.
Well, see, you hear that? I told you it was no big deal.
I swore the last time I smacked into this wall that I'd never bring up RJ ever again.
Well, that's a good promise. You should stick to it.
I wish I could. You know, but this thing about Kate Noonan and Todd and partner, rehab, it's all about you and your brother.
Come on, how do you know that, huh? How do you know?
Because I know
Well, you're wrong. You're wrong. It has nothing to do with RJ.
Fine. Well, I'd still like to know the whole story. I mean, I'd like to think that my husband trusts me enough to confide in me. I mean, it's part of your history, Hank, a big part. I know it still hurts. I know it runs deep.
I tried so hard. Oh, baby, I tried so hard. He's my kid brother. All he wanted was to be just like me. And the more I succeeded, the more he pulled away. I mean, I don't know what happened. He just kept getting into trouble, and then the trouble got more serious. And finally, it was just too late. He got busted for aggravated assault, armed robbery. Oh, but baby, I got him the best lawyer I knew.
You?
No. No. Nora. And I'm telling you, she worked on that case like a demon. I had never seen her work that hard. It was family, come on. It's her brother-in-law. But he never forgave her. He never forgave her. And he never forgave me.
Well, Nora lost?
Yeah. And he got sentenced to 10 years. And we lost him for good. And after that, well, I mean, there wasn't anything about him that I recognized. I mean, he sent all my letters back. He didn't want to see us. He gave a note to the guard. Said, don't come back. Don't even bother.
I'm sorry, Hank. I'm sorry.
Baby, can we just let this whole thing go, huh? You know, some people just don't want to be helped. You know, I don't see any sense in putting time into something that I just can't do anything about.
Well, you've been carrying this burden for a very long time.
No, Philip, look, he's not a burden. I mean, he's more of a thorn in my side than a burden. I don't know. Maybe he feels the same way about me, huh? Yeah, he probably does.
What's that thing say there? What's the temperature?
Barely 100. Odds are it'll keep coming down.
What do you mean odds are?
Well, this flu's mean. Comes on fast, holds on tight.
For the week, and she's fine, right?
I can go home now, can I? I mean, I don't have to stay here.
Yeah. Just somebody's got to check her temperature every couple hours. If it goes up and stays that way, bring her back.
Okay.
Aspirin and juice for you. Remember that. Just, wait on her hand and foot. That ought to make her feel better.
Thanks.
Sure thing.
Jason, here are the keys. I'll catch up with you, okay?
Okay, good. We're gonna walk kind of slow here, so.
Real slow.
Real slow.
Uh-oh. She stayed behind. What did I do now?
The same thing I've seen you do before, Ben, and it's still a surprise to me. I don't know why, but it is.
And what's that?
The way you are so great with your patients. I mean, it's like you're a different man.
Well, maybe it's you that's changed, Rachel, because I'm the same. Maybe you see me differently when I'm in uniform.
Maybe.
Well, you certainly have my support for any change in perception toward this deeply sensitive, deeply committed to healing, and highly available doctor. Hey, can't help but wonder why this sudden change. She'll have been bagging on her baby brother?
No, not at all. Actually, I feel like I know you.
Ah, and to know me is to what?
Appreciate you.
Oh, appreciate. No, to worship, to adore.
No, I meant appreciate. Look, Ben, I don't want to go too fast, okay? I would hate to be left standing there watching you hurt. I mean, from patting yourself on the back too hard.
Oh. Oh, come on, no, don't, just don't. Look, Sheila,
No, you don't have to. You don't have to do a thing. Not a thing. I just want to hold you. Okay? Not for you. Hank. For me. Okay?
Oh, God.
I'm here, baby. I know. I feel it. But it's all right. It's all right.
Oh, baby. Oh, God, I love you so much.
Works for me. Max? Hank. Oh, I must have fallen asleep. Hank?
Yeah, baby.
Fell asleep.
Yeah, just a couple of minutes.
Well, see that? Starting to pick up your bad habits.
Oh, now look, don't do that, huh? Don't be like me.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Oh. Lots of old stuff hanging around, huh?
Just life.
Yeah.
Life, baby.
You know, maybe you ought to,
What?
well, try again. I mean, try to deal with RJ somehow in person.
Come on. Right.
Hank, I'm serious.
Look, baby, I don't even know where he is anymore. And even if I wanted to.
Okay, where was he last? I mean, the last time you heard. Anything.
Still in Chicago. Still in prison.
Hello?
Time's ticking. Can you hear it up there in the clouds? Soon it will be midnight.
Jimmy, you can cut the...
Come on, give me some sweet talk, baby. Tell me you have all my money and I can listen all night long.
I promise you will have all your money tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Now that's gonna cost you.
Don't worry. You'll get every penny in full.